Welcome, welcome, welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
I'm really thrilled to be your guest host today. We're doing a very special networking hat deep dive for Gold Nugget.
Gold nuggets, I like that.
Exactly. Our mission today, and pretty excited about this, is to pull out those invaluable insights, the real gleaming gold nuggets from some really powerful work.
Yeah.
Today, we're diving headfirst into some profound wisdom from Mel Kaufman, specifically his insights on audience research, the key to professional connection.
I'm just as excited to dig into this with you because what Mel Kaufman shares in his life's work, it really gets to the absolute core of, well, any successful professional interaction, wouldn't you say? Understanding your audience.
Yeah.
It's not just, being polite or a passing thought. Mel is emphatic about this.
Right.
It's the ultimate shortcut to professional success. And yeah, a significant financial edge too.
The ultimate shortcut.
It's a fundamental principle, really applies everywhere, sales, collaboration, even just, daily chats.
That is such a powerful way to put it, ultimate shortcut.
Yeah.
And what I really love about this deep dive and what Mel brings out is that it's not just theory, right?
Not at all.
We're talking about immediate, actionable steps, things you can do. We're going to figure out how you, listening right now, can take these networking lessons and, well, put them into practice basically the minute we finish talking.
Let's do it.
So yeah, let's jump right in. Mel shares this incredibly compelling example, a story that just perfectly illustrates the impact of this principle.
It's fascinating, really, a classic example from Mel Kaufman's teachings. It shows the power of just one single, well-researched piece of information. He talks about attending a seminar, I believe it was given by Deloitte.
Right, Deloitte, the big accounting firm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, before Mel even set foot in that room, he did his homework. And this wasn't just like a quick look at their website.
No casual glance.
No, this was targeted, strategic research. He was looking for specific insights, something that would give him, an edge.
Okay, so what did he find? What was this meticulous research specifically about accountants? What did it actually reveal, according to Mel? What was that key insight?
He found something crucial, something most people would probably just miss. He discovered that accountants, kind of as a group, they absolutely loathe the word selling.
Loathe it. Strong word.
Yeah, it's like a visceral thing for them, a negative reaction. But Mel learned they much prefer the phrase practice development.
Practice development. Okay.
And he even says that specific term does something to their endorphins.
Wow. Endorphins. Really?
Yeah, think about that. A phrase that actually triggers a positive emotional, maybe even physiological response. It taps into their professional identity, their values,
Yeah.
how they see themselves.
Right. As advisors, not pushy salespeople.
Exactly. Not selling. They're developing their practice. It's a completely different frame.
That is a remarkable detail. It really shows how specific language can either connect or, well, completely repel someone. It's not just what you say.
But how you say it, the precise packaging.
Okay, so Mel has this killer insight. How did he use it? What was the strategy?
Brilliantly. He executed it perfectly.
Mm.
He arrived 60 minutes early for the seminar.
An hour early. Oh,
An
okay.
hour early. And guess who he finds in the auditorium?
Let me guess. Not a full house.
Not even close.
Oh,
Only the speaker, a senior partner at Deloitte. Just the two of them.
wow. Just the two of them in this big room.
Yeah. Most people might see an empty room, feel awkward maybe. Mel saw an incredible opportunity, one created entirely by his preparation.
That's a pivotal moment, isn't it? The kind of thing you hope for in networking, but like you said, it wasn't just luck.
No luck involved.
It was created, deliberate, research-backed action. It wasn't just showing up. It was showing up ready.
Absolutely ready.
Okay.
And as Mel tells it, the partner didn't really stand a chance, in a good way.
Yeah.
After a bit of small talk, general stuff, the partner naturally asks Mel, so what do you do?
The classic question.
The classic question. And Mel's response. Knowing his audience right, he didn't say, I sell consulting or I'm in business development.
Yeah.
He just said,
Practice development.
exactly, practice development. 2 words.
And Mel says the partner was hooked. Instantly.
Hooked.
It's amazing, isn't it? The power of just 2 words, but the right 2 words for that specific person. It just cut through everything. Bypassed any potential resistance, spoke right to the partner's world. Can you really picture the impact of that?
And the result wasn't subtle. It was immediate, tangible.
Right.
They had lunch right after the seminar.
Right then and there.
Right then. And get this, within 90 days. 90 days. That's incredibly fast for this kind of thing.
Yeah, that's quick.
Mel was asked to conduct a seminar for Deloitte. Not just anywhere either. At the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills.
Whoa, okay, that's a huge leap.
Yeah.
From attendee to presenter at the Beverly Hilton.
Massive leap. It wasn't just, oh, nice meeting you. It was a deep connection that led straight to a major business opportunity.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. This is another gold nugget from Mel Kaufman's work, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about that one single, very successful interaction.
No, it's bigger than that.
Mel calls this a cascading effect.
Yes, the cascading effect.
That one well-executed move, the one based on research, it created this ripple that just grew. Exponential opportunities. He didn't just get one seminar.
Right, that one seminar likely opened doors to others. Other introductions, perhaps.
It builds on itself, like a compound interest for networking. That initial research wasn't just for the first chat, it sparked a whole chain reaction.
That's a crucial distinction, I think. It's not about just closing one deal or making one contact. It's setting yourself up for continuous growth. That cascading effect implies the initial effort, if it's focused and informed by research. It creates this sort of self-perpetuating loop of opportunities.
Yeah, maybe people at the Deloitte seminar then reached out to Mel. Or the partner referred him.
Could be. It becomes this amazing referral system, all built on showing relevance and building trust right from the start.
Okay, let's really unpack this for you, our listener, because this is where, the rubber meets the road. We've heard Mel Kaufman's brilliant story. Now, how do you apply this?
Yeah, how do you make this work for you?
Can you imagine the power? Just one phrase, maybe even one word, chosen perfectly. Seriously, take a second. Think about your next professional interaction. Could be that networking event next week, a coffee chat, a big team meeting, maybe presenting to a new client. Where could one little piece of research just totally shift the outcome, like it did for Mel?
It raises a really important question, doesn't it? What assumptions are you maybe making right now about your audience, about the people you're trying to connect with? Assumptions that maybe a little bit of research could show are, well, wrong.
We all do it, right? Go in with our standard pitch, our default script.
Yeah, the elevator pitch we always use. But what if that script uses the wrong words? What if it's accidentally turning people off, like using selling with accountants?
Right. And this isn't about being sneaky or manipulative.
No, not at all. It's about being profoundly empathetic and relevant, showing you understand their world.
Exactly. And look, this isn't about spending hours doing detective work. That's the beauty of this gold nugget. You can put it into action immediately, often with just minimal effort. Minimal effort, maximum impact. Right. Before your very next networking thing or that important meeting, could be with a colleague, your boss, a client. Just take 5 or 10 minutes. That's it.
5 or 10 minutes, what can you do?
Okay, quick scan of their LinkedIn profile, especially the About section. See what language they use, look at recent posts or articles they've shared, check their company's recent news, maybe just Google their name and company, see if they've given any quotes or interviews.
Find out their stated interests. What terms pop up in their industry? What challenges might they be facing right now? You can often guess based on industry news.
Then, with that little bit of insight, tailor your opening line. Or how you describe what you do. Frame your value proposition using their kind of language, their preferences.
That's like Mel did. Practice development. It's like having the right key instead of trying to force the lock.
Exactly. You're not just talking at them anymore. You're talking to them in their language, about their world.
It shows you did your homework. More importantly, it shows you care enough to speak their language. That builds trust. Huge trust builder.
It really is. And it reminds me of another quick point Mel Kaufman makes. Kind of the flip side of this, highlighting the contrast.
Ah, yes. The Custer example. Very brief, but powerful.
What does he say? It's very succinct.
Mel just says, Custer did not research his audience.
How, ouch. That's blunt. A whole history lesson in 5 words.
It is stark, maybe a bit grimly funny, but ultimately profound. General Custer, little via horn.
Yeah.
He went in with pure assumptions, didn't understand his opponent, their numbers, their capabilities, their motivation.
Audience.
Exactly. Without that research, without understanding the audience he was facing,
Yeah.
well, even the best intentions, the most confidence, it led to disaster.
A devastating outcome.
It just highlights that huge difference between those who prepare, who understand who they're dealing with, whether it's a client, a colleague, or, an adversary, and those who just wing it based on assumptions or ego.
And the consequences in networking might not be quite that dramatic, hopefully?
Hopefully not. But a networking little beehorn could easily be a lost opportunity, a failed pitch, a relationship that just fizzles out before it starts, all because you didn't connect.
So let's boil it down. The core gold nugget from Mel Kaufman here, from his wisdom on audience research, it seems to be this. The difference between really succeeding and just struggling in networking. It often comes down to how deep you go with your audience research.
That's it.
It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Saying it in a way that genuinely resonates with them, speaking their language, understanding their world, connecting on a real level, getting past assumptions.
Diving straight into relevance and
Mhm.
that shared understanding and that profound impact of researching your audience, that's really the main gold nugget from this deep dive, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
It's not just a nice to have.
Mhm.
Mel argues it's crucial for gaining that financial edge, for
Yay.
building powerful, lasting connections,
Mhm.
the kind that lead to that cascading effect we talked about.
Right.
Remember, just understanding their language, their preferences, their
Yeah.
needs. It could literally open doors, create exponential opportunities, just like it did for Mel.
Mhm.
So maybe final thought for you to mull over as we wrap up. How might just a tiny bit of pre-meeting research,
Mhm.
5, 10 minutes, how might that completely transform your very next networking conversation or your next professional outreach? Just imagine the potential ripple effect.
That is a great thought to sit with because it's so practical, isn't it? That's the value of this gold nugget. You can use it today.
Immediately applicable.
Yeah. Now, we've packed a lot of actionable stuff into this deep dive, but the real power, as always, comes from, repetition and actually doing it. So I really encourage you, re-listen to this deep dive. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe even next month. As you have more experiences, new interactions, you'll likely hear things differently, uncover fresh nuggets you missed the first time. It deepens the understanding, helps it stick.
Good advice.
And if you found real value in this message, in these actionable insights from Mel Kaufman's work, please share this with your own networking circle. Help them grow. Because honestly, by helping others succeed, you inevitably grow your own influence, you expand your own network, it comes back around.
It really does.
We've also put together a special bonus content workbook. It walks you through the steps to apply these principles right away. And there's a free app too. Both are linked in the video description below this recording. Go grab those right now.
Definitely check those out.
Also, please comment below. Tell us about your experiences using this strategy or any wins you have. We genuinely love to hear them. And finally, you know the drill. Please click like, subscribe, and definitely hit that notification bell. That way you'll know immediately when Mel Kaufman's next gold nugget is dropped.
Don't miss out.
Now go put on your networking hat and grow your business.